Hi guys, welcome to this short episode. Today I've got some questions that are going to be thrown at me regarding DSLR cameras and photography in general. So let's fire away, let's get to these questions. So what are the questions?
Question number one is the camera. What's the camera?
The camera I've got in my hand right now is the Canon 5D Mark III. It's a really heavy camera, it's a professional camera. You've got the Canon 5D Mark IV as well. These are sort of kind of like high-end cameras that are mainly used for photography, for films and music videos and all that kind of stuff, which is what you want when you're doing professional videography or photography.
In your opinion, what would you say you use that camera for? Mostly for filming or taking pictures?
Well, I bought this mainly for both filming and photography, and the reason why I purchased this one is because it's got high ISO, it's got full frame, and the picture quality is going to be amazing. The filming is going to be great as well. If you're shooting in RAW, for example, you do studio photography, the RAW is going to definitely be very good quality in comparison to other products on the market.
Okay. Other question is, if I was to buy a camera,
Yeah.
would it be better to buy professional ones or the
phone?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest,
What would you recommend?
do you know what? It's like nowadays. Now you tell me whether you agree or not. For some phones are as good as mid-range DSLRs. What do you think?
I think obviously I don't have that much experience with cameras.
Yeah, some of the phones capture really good quality imagery, but it's still worth having a DSLR. The reason why I say that is because your lens. Now your smartphone has a digital viewfinder, a digital lens. It has a good, it's got those tiny little lenses working that digital viewfinder to capture image. This is real glass, so surely glass and a good sensor will give you better quality imagery. And if you're, for example, taking images and you're taking pictures of your nan, hypothetically, you love your nan and you want to blow your nan up and put it on the whole of your living room, then you're going to need a lot of megapixels. Now, I'm not really talking about megapixels, but the more megapixels you have in your frame, the better quality your picture is going to be, and the bigger that it's not going to be better, it's just the fact that you're going to blow it up on a bigger scale and print it on a bigger scale. Now, you're going to need a bigger, better camera for that, like this.
What are the advantages and disadvantages on that camera right there?
Now, I've had this for a couple of weeks. The disadvantage on this particular model is not 4K and it's not touchscreen. But I'll be honest with you, like 4K, like the sensor and the lens, you capture such beautiful imagery that by the naked eye, I'm going to ask you the question, can you even see it? Now, if, for example, you're viewing that 4K footage on a large LED screen or a cinema screen, then perhaps you'll see that real good quality 4K. But on a small, tiny screen, if I'm filming this footage that's going to go on a YouTube video that's literally that big, and it's only going to be viewed that big, or on my phone, I beg the question, is it worth me having 4K? And that's the one disadvantage that I'm seeing on this particular model.
Okay. The last question is, how much did it cost?
How much did this cost?
Yeah.
How much did you cost? I'm joking. How much did I cost?
Yeah, was it worth it to buy?
Is it worth? Yeah, I think it was, because the reason why I say that, I bought this recondition. It's an L lens and it's a 5D. You can't go wrong with the lens, to tell you the truth. A lot of people that I know who work in the industry, colleagues that I work with, all recommended me L lens, and I wouldn't sort of move away from that. So it's definitely worth an investment. But if you can make it pay and get some work in, then it's going to definitely give you value. Any other question?
No, that's about it.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
See you in a bit.